Major NASCAR silly season news has been released over the past couple of days involving Jimmie Johnson, Johnny Sauter, Brett Moffitt, Daniel Suarez, and a bunch of other things that I can't even mention right now. So we're going to cover that all in this episode of The Slide Job, and this title card is coming up way too quickly. Oh god! Welcome back to another episode of The Slide Job, and oh my god, do we have a lot to cover. I didn't cover the Daniel Suarez story at first because I'm going to try and focus on more lower series news, but now that this big news has come out with the truck series, Brett Moffitt and all that stuff, then I figured that I'd throw it in there. So, as we usually do, let's start off with some not smaller stories, but not our main stories of the episode. So obviously, Daniel Suarez is in at the 41. Y'all have probably known this for a while. Eris will be sponsoring him, along with, Haas Automotive and all kinds of stuff like that. There's been some theories going around with like how Eris wanted to replace Carl Edwards. I know Erica Stepp being a bit of a conspiracy theorist with Eris offering Suarez a buyout, Edwards a buyout that he couldn't refuse. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on there and a lot of theories and stuff. But basically, Suarez is in at the 41 because Kurt Busch left an opening by going to the 1 car. In other news, Jimmie Johnson's 2019 Ally scheme will be revealed on Friday, as mentioned in a tweet by Johnson. So that will be exciting. I'm guessing it's not going to be as good as some of the customs by like AR or Aero Racing Design and a bunch of stuff like that. But I'm sure it'll be decent considering it's purple, and you can't go too wrong with that. Anyways, now for some slightly much bigger news. Austin Hill has been announced to go to the 16 car for Hattori Enterprises in the truck series. Not car, truck, whatever. His paint scheme it looks different than Moffitt's paint scheme, obviously, because they lost the sponsor. It's kind of like a light blue. Maybe I'll throw an image up on the screen. But a lot of people have been complaining that, Austin Hill has never been a race-winning driver. But you do have to consider that he was racing for, I think, Young's Motorsports, which, let's be completely honest, isn't really the top caliber truck team, and he was still putting up an average finish of 15th, so I think that Austin Hill absolutely deserves the ride there at Hattori Enterprises, and I wish him the best of luck going into 2019. And now we head to the biggest story of the episode. This was literally released a couple hours ago. So yeah, Johnny Sauter is out at GMS Racing. From what he said, he was not fired or anything. Quite simply, he's just leaving the team. His 2019 plans have not yet been announced. There's a good chance that he could be retiring. And I just pulled out my phone here. Here's the official article from NASCAR.com. So essentially, they are parting ways. He announced that on Wednesday, which that's today. Blah 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 blah. And here's what he had to say on Sirius XM radio. I'm a big boy, 40 years old, and have been racing a long time. That's the way it goes sometimes. That's all I know about it. That's all I can tell you. So it does seem like there is some stuff going on behind the scenes, but for the most part, it seems like this was all Johnny Sauter's decision. Here's the interesting part. It has not been announced formally, but there is a good chance that Brett Moffitt could be taking over the 23 truck at 21 truck at GMS Racing. I always get that and the 23 mixed up. Okay, so update. I couldn't find a quote for it, but I did see on an article, or maybe it was on here or something, but I did see on an article that apparently Moffitt is the main candidate to replace Johnny Sauter, so all we can do now is hope and pray that Brett Moffitt does get the ride, unless, of course, you don't like Brett Moffitt, in which case, hey, there's always Chastain, who's a free agent. At least in the lower series. Anyways, that is it for another incoherent rambling of mine. This is probably the most incoherent of all the Slide Job episodes, simply because I really just had to release this breaking news. I couldn't just let this slip away, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's all we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you did, consider subscribing. On Friday, I will be releasing a special episode of the Slide Job, or hopefully will be, which is kind of an opinionated post. It'll be the case for the 2019 rules package. So hopefully you'll get excited for that. And then the next day, Saturday, January 12th, I'll be releasing the Trackmasters Cup Series Season 2 Daytona 500. So yeah, a bit of cross promotion there. Anyways, maybe consider subscribing, leaving a like, or whatever YouTubers are supposed to promote. Follow me on Twitter at TMCS. You can follow me on Twitter at TMCS Jonathan and send me topics for future episodes. And other than that, that is all I have to say. Sorry for making this so incoherent, and bye-bye now.